country. Please, if government work, if they cannot protest, we Yaloja, we go open our nyash, we go open our press, we go protest. Too much suffering, too much for this country. For before you win, we go suffer. The suffering is too much. Please, Maja, find solution for this things. It's too much. Gary 2,000 naira. Since when my father bought me, I did not buy 1,000 naira pence of Gary. There's selling is 2,000 naira now. It's too much. The savannah is too much. Even the rice, the Rika one rice up to 1,200 naira. For what reason? It's too much, to buy meat. Even the Pamas are dry rice up. Two fish for Chicago, 1,200 naira, 3 of pieces of it. It's too much. Joy Sanuba, Baba West Sanuba, Boda West Sanuba, Yayipo, Joe, Sanuba, Tipoju.
Some women in Port Harcourt, River State, took to the streets on Monday to decry the incessant state of power supply, which has left them in darkness, mostly at night. The women say their husbands don't touch them at night due to heat. Let's take a look. No more intercourse. Sim Fubara, this is a serious situation. Federal government, this is a serious situation for our women. Because, you know, earlier this week, that video was trending because, of course, it's World Cancer Day. And the doctor was advising men, Rufai, Dr. Abati, to have sexual intercourse at least 21 times to prevent prostate cancer. If we can, 21 times in a month. To prevent prostate cancer. Let's pull up that video before we come back for a discussion.
It's a concept in physiology. If you don't use it, you lose it. Okay. The only form of exercise your prostate gland gets is during erection, and that erection comes with sexual activity. Okay. So the study is abundantly clear that a man in healthy shape should be able to have sexual interaction 21 times a month. 21 times a month to avoid prostate issues, prostate cancer or cardiovascular issues. If you don't exercise the gland, it swells on you. It becomes enlarged. When it becomes enlarged, that is a precursor to cancer. So yes, you have a beautiful wife. Do whatever it takes to please that woman so she can give it to you 21 times a month.
Okay, so these ladies came out to protest, and what they can think about is they're protesting because of heat, sex. You see, sometimes, Nigerians, they don't. Electricity, is a vital thing for any nation. It is critical in terms of your productivity, education, healthcare, businesses. It is a key ability that is necessary for growth. Because if you can imagine the amount of money that goes into petrol, which is petrol, like fueling your generators for every business. Every business in Nigeria uses fuel. All the hotels run on diesel, all the masts run on diesel, companies, factories, government offices are running on constant fuel. Most homes, majority of homes in Nigeria function on fuel generator. And understand that if there is power, constant electricity, do you know the amount of savings people will make in terms of businesses, in terms of homes, no longer buying generators, servicing them, fueling them every day, so you can charge your phones, watch TV. Some sense of normalcy, is massive. So coming out to protest, and it says because of sex, they're better not touching them because of heat. I think it's ridiculous. It just makes it light. They're never going to take them seriously. That is a joke, bro. We have pressing issues, and sex is not even on the forefront of it. Electricity is key for a community, for a nation to see growth. For manufacturing, you need investors, people to come in from abroad, from wherever, to come and set up shop. But you need to have electricity, security, to make it a viable environment for business to invest in. It has to have all that thing. You can't just say, oh yeah, we need light just for sex. You need light. Basically, some people are paying bills, light bills, and they haven't used light. They're still buying diesel or petrol. They're buying fuel to fuel their generators, and they haven't used them. They haven't used electricity for some time now, but they still pay that bill. So imagine if you have the light, and you don't have to buy fuel. That in itself is subsidy. But the foolish man came up there and took out subsidy for fuel and did nothing, automatically tanking the whole country. He tanked the country and nobody's talking about it. This guy removed subsidy without a plan. Single-handedly, he increased the entire price of everything. There's a lady in England here, Prime Minister, I forgot her name, Liz Truss. It came in and the pound dropped just a little bit. She lost her job. Tinubu, when he came in power, at least the pound was like, what, $500 for something? And mate, we're looking at 1,800 right now. 1,800. I don't know how many percent is that. 400% growth. 400%. Incredible. That is insane. That's not even close. He should be stepping down fast. You took out subsidy without a replacement, without something. Listen, every country utilizes subsidy. The United Kingdom subsidizes on education, subsidizes on healthcare. Because if you put the real price, people will be broke. Some people will die. So you set people into poverty in a country already with millions of people suffering from three-dimensional poverty. That is a crime on its own. And nobody talks about that. The man is a stupid human being, doesn't know what he's doing. My French. Remove subsidy and tells us it's a fraud, it's a crime, and fails to tell us who is committing this crime. So my own head, my common sense says the Minister of Petroleum, which leads us to Buhari. So you're telling us the person in charge of subsidy was committing a fraud for years now. So how about you leave the subsidy, conduct an audit, fish out who was stealing the money, prosecute those people, let us know the real amount that should be paid, and continue subsidizing the fuel. But without just shutting it off. Why? Because a few people are stealing the money. Catch those few people and continue the subsidy. So if you're saying they've overinflated the price or the money necessary for subsidy, okay, fair one. So what is the real amount they're supposed to pay? What is the real amount we're supposed to pay? Because just shutting it off and saying, oh, no more subsidy. Why? It's a scam. How is it a scam? Who was scamming us? And why isn't that person being talked about? Why isn't that person locked up? For me, those are the key questions. And that person needs to be locked up and sent to jail, all assets frozen. But guess what? We're never going to see that. And nobody will ask that question. And nobody is going to do investigative journalism. Nobody. Until BBC comes out with it. Yeah, probably when BBC comes out with it, they'll be like, oh yeah, Buhari was Minister of Petroleum. He is in charge. For me, that is the person who's responsible for all this. Then the NNPC need to tell us how much exactly are we supposed to pay for subsidy? Because subsidizing products or things is normal for every country. Every country. America, the US, the UK, they do these things. Subsidizing on education, medication, healthcare, all those things. You need them. Especially for a poor country like Nigeria. Look, automatically, the prices of every food item has gone up. Every food item, transportation, because you have to transport every food item from place to place. Automatically, that will raise the price of every item on sale. Everything will go up. Then you have building materials will go up as well. So therefore, making prices of building also shoot up. Rent, all of that, everything is not going up because everything has gone up. So, my people, I'm just going to leave it at that, babe. And we're going to go on to the next one. All right? See ya.